Hey guys, it's Markofdeath here. So I'm going to show you different ways that you can record with the HD PVR and other devices as well. We'll start with total media at stream. Wait, before we do that, minimize. You can use frats for total media at stream. I'm going to click on that. I think frats is actually already activated, but if not, minimize. This is just one of many ways to record. Now you have to have your monitor set to a certain resolution and you will get this. Now you can actually record and then you'll just zoom it in with whatever you edit with. That's one of the ways you can record. This is actually how I record. This is way easier. The other way to record is you can hit capture here and it will capture what's on the screen. But depending on what you're using, if you're using Sony Vegas, then you probably won't have a problem. But if you're using something else, you have to convert it by going exit this. I don't need that anymore. Load. You'd have to go here. You'd have to go converter. You'd have to take whatever you just filmed and put it in. Load. This doesn't work too well for me. It's the reason I found different ways to record this. And you'd have to drag your video in here, and then it would have to what? Convert. You'd have to convert for fucking ever, about an hour to convert. So that takes way too fucking long. Frats does huge file sizes. Oh yeah, if you're also going to use Frats, you have to have a huge hard drive. But I wouldn't recommend just the regular recording. I'd recommend Frats if you don't have Sony Vegas. If you have Sony Vegas, then the video you record with just this, that will just go right in the Sony Vegas. You don't have to worry about that. But Sony Vegas, I'll just show you Sony Vegas. I have Sony Vegas. I don't use it often. I use it for certain things, and then for my Let's Plays, I don't use Sony Vegas because I've had issues with it in the past. Exit. Okay, so Sony Vegas, when you put stuff in here, it's just a pain to use. There's a lot of gizmos. It's not what I use. What I use is, if you have Frats, Camtasia Studio 7 will read. Yeah, Camtasia Studio 7 will read pretty much. This is my last tutorial I just did, but it will read AVI files, which is what Frats records in. Actually, I don't need that anymore. So those are some various different ways to record. You can actually record with Frats. You can actually use on most dazzles and all that. Frats will pick up most of that. Frats it works a lot better on these. It really does, because you don't have to capture, you don't have to convert it. The only thing I don't like is, one, you need a big hard drive because Frats uses up about 4 gigs every 5 to 7 minutes. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive, so I'm not worried about Frats at all. Frats can just go suck itself. So those are pretty much some multiple ways you can record. If you ask me what's better, like if you're asking whether or not you should get an HD PVR or a Dazzle, I suggest you get an HD PVR. It's about $50 more than what you'll pay for a Dazzle. That's including everything if you get it. There's one thing you would need to buy, and that's like the connection wires. If you have an Xbox 360, you don't need anything. You just buy an HD PVR, and that's all you need. If you have a PS3, you need to buy some extra wires, which I'll probably do a tutorial on later. But these are some just multiple ways you can record. I personally do my Let's Plays like this. I record with Frats. I put it on Camtasia and edit it here. Now, if you're wondering how do I get Camtasia, Sony Vegas, all that, well, I got mine legitly, and I'm not gonna link you any ways to get it. Frats you also have to pay for in Sony Vegas and Camtasia, but all these you technically have to pay for, but there are ways to get them free on the internet. That's use at your own risk. I'm not telling you, hey, go get it for free. I'm just saying you can. You probably shouldn't, but you can probably get these all free on the internet. You can probably find tutorials how to get them on YouTube or whatever. Now, I do live commentary, so if you're also wondering how do you do live commentaries, I use this and a mic, and I just sync up the audio, which isn't that hard. If you just have to listen and see like what parts are where, and you should have it fairly quickly. It should take you maybe 5 minutes if you're slow. I'm slow, so it takes me about 5 minutes. So that should pretty much just show you how to record everything. thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, hit Victor, and have a nice day. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments. I will be happy to help you out as much as possible. Thank you, and have a nice day.